All right, welcome everyone. We have semifinals playoffs action. We've got Mexico City at Fort Lauderdale. Who do we have in the booth, everyone? Sound off.
Sure. So I'm TLK742, the commissioner. I'm here.
Exo, the new Lions GM.
I am Jack Gunner. I'm currently the linebacker, the Hammerheads.
And I am Hydrocronus, also known as Rizzo's owner. That's pretty much my only claim to fame. I'm in in head office. So anyway, who do you guys got winning this?
I'll go last because I have a million thoughts on this.
I got Aztecs.
I got Tex because I was a tech.
Yeah, I
So-
don't know. I think yeah. Go ahead and try and interrupt me, TLK. It's not gonna work.
I would never do that.
I've got Mexico City in this one.
All right. So I'm the lone stander for the Flamingos. I think the Aztecs are a great team. I think Snackback is a force. The Flamingos defense, though, not to discredit the Aztecs defense, which is also phenomenal, is kind of the thing that I've got going there. But we'll see. I think it's going to be a really fun game. For those who are not as familiar with this, the Aztecs are not going to be wearing their traditional uniforms today. They're going to be wearing their throwbacks. Their throwbacks to their original team, which is the Sapporo Chocobos, the Chocobos. So they're going to be rocking those because that was the team that beat the Flamingos in Super Casual Bowl 1. So it's going to be a fun matchup. I love a good grudge match.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at the expert predictions. And they are split.
down
It's
the
almost
middle.
50-50.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
Oh,
I'm really
I'm sure it's
excited
gonna be a
for
good game.
this.
I just believe it's going to be a shootout, let's be honest.
Yep, I say we just jump into it.
I'd say let's do it.
Matty Ice, thank you for the subscription.
Thank you very much. By the way, we have over 60, almost 70,000 points bet on
Oh, I
this
thought you were
game
going to
so
talk
far.
about the number of viewers. I was like, oh, wow, look at us go.
Now we got
More
22.
viewers than NASCAR.
We got 22, which is
No.
not bad.
My Streamlabs says we have 9, so I like 22 better than 9.
Oh no, it's definitely way more than that.
Oh no, gosh darn it.
What do you have wrong?
I picked the player version of the game.
Ah,
Every time.
Every time.
What's happening?
Nothing.
We picked
I
the wrong
picked the wrong
modes.
mode. I picked the
so
wrong
who are you
mode.
playing as?
I don't know. I think it was Mexico City.
Oh, then I would have had the Flamingos definitely as my win.
Get out of here.
I want
So-
the Flamingos to have their time to shine. But I want the Aztecs to win because I'm their old friend.
I mean, look, I'll be honest. Out of the 4 teams remaining, by the way, most people got this right. The Aliens are the only team still in the playoffs without a win of the championship. I'm rooting for them out of the group, but I'll be honest. All of them should be. I mean, there's nothing to not root for out of the group. There's always a great story, and there's nothing more great than both of these teams.
So 50% win rate for each team.
100%.
The predictions have switched a little bit, and we're
Should
gonna
be
jump into
interesting.
it.
I
Let's
totally
go.
did not pay off the refs. Let's go.
Look, I think whoever wins this game and whoever loses this game, they're going to look at it and just go, this was a game that was a close and a toss-up, and we played our best game that we could. Both teams are great, and they're only getting better. It's kind of wild to watch.
I think my prediction for this is whoever wins this will make the Super Casual Bowl.
Hydra, it's these insights that I live for.
Just call me Booger McFarland.
Can I make a prediction for the Super Casual Bowl for the 2 teams that's going to be there?
Okay, go for it. Let's hear it.
I predict that the Aztecs are going to be facing the Wallabies again.
I
Ooh,
don't
a
think
rematch.
that's a bold prediction or anything. I think it's very likely.
I don't know.
And Dotson
That's
up the
flexible.
sideline for a great gain.
Wallaby's always been good. Let's be honest. But let's just
Ooh,
focus
and
on
that's a
this game.
costly drop from Dexter Jackson.
For those who are wondering why the Flamingos home stadium is a baseball field, it is. It is the Yellowhammers, the Fort Junction Yellowhammers that they share the stadium with. I asked Zelly about that.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen the Flamingos end zone.
Oh, the Pink Birds gang?
Yeah.
No, he's just
This-
talking about he's never seen the Flamingos make the end zone.
The Flamingos' offense has actually been really good.
Oh,
Despite the
I
fact
know. And that's overthrown. So it's 3rd and 10 now.
You can't make the long pass on 3rd and 10.
And that
But
won't
not
get it
that
done, and they're
short
going to have to
pass
settle
either.
for a field goal.
Ain't that bad for the for the beginning of this. Ain't what you want, but it's better than nothing.
And look, with both these teams, I think it may come down to field goals. I'm legitimately thinking it may just be a battle of kickers. Both these
defenses
defenses.
are very good.
Well, I think what's interesting is the Flamingos have Dash Runman lining up at wide receiver.
Nice catch,
Um,
Jules.
they've switched their offense around and are going 80-20 pass and have Runman lining up as the wide receiver 1.
Huh.
So it'll be interesting to see how that affects their gameplay. As Jordal's up the sideline, and
He's
he
going to
gets
get stopped at the 10. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Wow, it's okay. Don't mind me. I was just doing play-by-play. Trying to help Toasty out. And Strobel finds Mitchell for the touchdown.
And Fort Lauderdale takes the lead, 6-3, and Pablo's kick is good, making it 7-3.
Aztecs, you gotta start scoring a touchdown now.
Yeah, field goals will not cut it anymore. Or unless they score a lot of touchdowns.
They might. Look, this game is still very young.
No, actually,
really young.
the game is very old. It's been around for several months.
All right, listen.
Snackback finds Jackson over the middle for a nice gain. He's 7 of 10 for 81 yards already. I mean, they are absolutely just, and that's a pick by Hickory
Ding
Barnes.
Ding dang.
Just as I started praising him, he goes around and throws a pick. That is Jamerical Robinson incarnate.
I'm gonna be honest, you gotta remember that their quarterback is also Snackback, so.
So it's really interesting looking at sort of how the Flamingos depth chart is aligned, because they've gone back to sort of the Zelly playbook, which was weak on the run, move a running back to wide receiver, and see what happens.
So 3rd and 10.
Strobel avoids the sack, finds Jordals up the
That was a
sideline.
great play there.
Phenomenal.
So we are at the second quarter now. It's 7-3, 1st and 10.
The battle of the defenses.
And Jordals makes the catch, gets up to the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, as it is 1st and goal. I almost said Florida State. That's not quite right.
Oh
Strobel
my
hands it off
God,
to
the
Webb,
end of
and
the
Webb is hit
Pink Bird
behind the
gang.
line for a loss.
Goal line
3rd and goal from the
stand.
6.
It's,
Strobel
it's
drops
all
back.
about these goal line stands, I'm telling you, because they've kept it now to still a touchdown worth of game. And the Mexico
I
City
have a
get
good,
the stop.
good feeling that the Aztecs need a touchdown now.
I mean, if they can get a turnover, then they don't. But yeah, they do need to start scoring. They need to put something on the board. Otherwise, they're going to be in real trouble when we get to the second half.
It's gonna be a long night.
And those comeback routes aren't going to do it, unfortunately. Because
comeback routes are good in the regular season, but they're not great for the playoffs.
No,
So,
especially on 3rd and 11, you can't run that play here. And they're going to
short.
find Iro, and he's going to be short.
And so they're going to have to punt. Fort Lauderdale is absolutely stifling Snack Back in the Aztecs offense.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of surprised by this.
Like I said,
Ooh,
both teams
ragdoll.
are really good. The Flamingos defense, let's keep in mind, the Flamingos defense has been an absolutely potent threat. They've shut out the Knights, the team that had arguably one of the strongest offenses. They've been a
Pirate
defense.
Captain Dom says, "Don't make me regret putting that slider on 80, young man." And sure enough, Sadie Dawkins with the pick.
Skylar
Ding
Dawkins.
dang.
Skylar, there's so many names.
And instant offsides.
His brother stepped in for him tonight.
And Snackback is saved from that sack because of the offsides. And it's a short screen pass that loses yards. They need to fix that screen.
I'm
Yeah,
not short
that's-
shaming anyone. Iro
And
up the
Iro.
sideline. Snackback play action. And he's
Deep
got
gone.
Ladrian for the touchdown. And just
and this
like
game
that,
is tied. Well, barring Flapjack's missing a field goal extra point, which he doesn't.
6-2.
Blackjack.
Who doesn't love running a
Blackjack-
6-2 defense?
6-2 is the bane of both teams. They really need. So I'm told the reason why 6-2 is in there by default is because taking it out actually throws off the entire game. It makes the engine have to be entirely rewritten.
Oh.
Phillies fan, thank you for following.
No comment to that name.
Max had a
Max.
very important question.
I'm very curious what it is.
Strobel, plenty of time. And he's going to find Runman for the first.
Strobel's
About that question.
Aztecs win this.
I mean, look, I'm rooting for a good game, and both these teams are providing. We're told his name has been changed to Dash Catchman.
Fort Lauderdale is driving now, and that's a dangerous throw there.
Yeah.
Can we get the last half of this game by the booth done in a heavy British accent? Unfortunately,
I
no.
don't know why, but for some reason I feel like Vancouver Bull makes a good ring to it.
I could try to go Scottish all night.
I can't do an accent to save my life. They're going to settle for a Pablo field goal attempt from about 45 yards, 55 yards.
That's a great kick, and it's 56, and it's good.
In real life, everybody be clapping, giving hooks to that kicker here. We're just giving them a nod.
Like
56 yards is like
56 is great.
high school. Like,
No,
come
it's
on.
not.
In this league,
Okay, so I'm going to say this. Most of the kickers, with the way that they structured Pablo, absolutely. Who's the favorite of this game? By in-booth votes, it was the Aztecs, I think. Let's see.
It's 3-1 Aztecs.
Ladrian up the
Well,
sideline.
number of
nice.
people who voted, more people voted for the Flamingos, actually.
I'm gonna be honest, I underrated the Flamingos.
That was the mistake of many a team. A snackback is... So here's the thing, though. They just crossed the 50-yard line, which means they're going to tie it up if they can stay above the 50.
Well, you're also
As long as
assuming they
don't
make
have
the
a
field goal.
turnover.
That's staying above the 50.
50-50 is like a 50-50 shot.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's a
need-
60-yard bomb.
I need coffee, holy crap. It's too late for that.
Deep throw.
It is.
And Ladrian
And
with the
he got it.
touchdown.
Ladrian Moss is the man to get the touchdown, and the Aztecs take the lead 17-13.
22 seconds left. Man, there's some coaches that like to go short passes, and then there's other coaches that just go deep bomb and not give a rip.
All right,
I mean-
what are the odds of a Strobel interception on this drive?
I don't think it's going to happen.
I kind of want to pull a meme for my first GM game and do Space Raid.
You can, but let's focus on
Let's
this game.
focus
'cause
on
this
this
is
game.
actually
Yeah,
a
this
great
is a
game.
great game.
5
Because-
seconds left.
They've got to get about to the 50 and then they'll get a quick field goal, but they have to do it now and they're not going to get it.
Hail Mary time, baby. What for reverts? 1 to 2 would work.
Oh,
And Strobel is sacked.
But
They're
they
going to
get the
call
timeout.
the timeout to try. It's the right call to go for the timeout. You got nothing to lose. Worst case scenario, you get sacked once more.
I don't
well,
think
there's a worser case.
I mean, a pick six or a fumble six, yes, sure, but you don't play on the option that those might happen. You play in to win. This is the postseason.
Even there's an even worser case than that.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
I
that?
don't think
where you have to use Worcestershire
All right.
sauce.
And Strobel is sacked again. Kengo Mizumachi got there.
Strobel finds Jordals. Jordals gets a nice little gain, so it's 3rd and 9 now.
Jordan's having a big
Ooh, and
game.
Strobel hit immediately.
I think that was the linebacker who got to him. It
That was a
linebacker
great
blitz.
linebacker blitz.
Y'all better
Pablo
put
with
that
a
ball down.
great booming punt. Saros up past the 40.
By the way, I think that was the first time tonight the Flamingos have punted.
Snackback sack. As
Get
it
right
is
Cummings was there to get him.
2nd and 17. And there's holding on the play as Quattro will catch the ball, but it will be coming back.
Making this 2nd and 27.
Buddy McBarson, the bane of every single team.
Well, so just bear in mind that Buddy Patterson is getting the OL stats, and it's a 3-1.
Oh, and McDonald with the catch.
Gets it. They are in the red zone,
And
Snackback is sacked.
The old linemen have to stop that if they want them to win.
Oh, and that's a face mask. But it is declined.
Because it's more yardage.
I know.
Yeah, well, it's declined. Yeah. I was just more trying to explain for those who don't understand everything that's going on. And they're going to have to... And Flamingos get the stop, making this still a single touchdown game. This is a fun back-and-forth playoff game. I got chills.
This should
You
be.
should probably turn your
this is
feet up. It's a
great.
little cold today.
It's actually really warm. It was like nice 50 degrees.
It's a little colder than it's been for me the last couple days. It was like
Gotcha.
70 yesterday.
All right,
Where do you live?
And Strobel's got the first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say how great it's been at Missouri for the last month.
Oh, it's the last week has been really nice here.
For the last month, I've been stuck inside my house because of the snow.
And deep bomb downfield, there's no one there. Dwell
Brewer
Brewer's got this.
Is gonna.
Hey, we be dog.
And we have a tie game again.
Well, okay, you always say that.
One of these
times they are going to miss the extra point, and you're gonna feel so disappointed because it's not gonna
Then
be tied.
everyone's gonna blame me.
Yep.
They're just gonna pull Cleveland Browns and just completely miss the extra point.
I haven't seen a 99 accuracy kicker miss from that yards. I will say that.
Let's be honest, who's not 99 accuracy anymore? Except for the dead
Oh,
league
Iroh makes a
people.
man miss.
The answer to question that is Steptoe and Zuka.
Yeah, good point.
And Jack Lewis.
Oh yeah, the famous Jack Lewis, got it.
He's yours. And we have 42 people watching this. This is our most viewed game. I love it. And it's a deep bomb
Ooh.
downfield. Ooh.
Just out of the reach of Dexter Jackson.
I have a feeling that this game has more views than a super casual pool.
That depends on who makes it. I mean, look, both these teams are great. The Aztecs have split with the Wallabies.
And they're going to have to settle for the field goal. And we are going
it's
into
the
the
fourth
fourth quarter.
quarter.
I want Rizzo's in chat.
Not Forrest?
No.
Chat.
No.
Or than chat.
No.
Rizzo's
Rizzo's
the
in
chat.
chat.
No, Rizzo's in chat. He's the streamer. He gets the call. Rizzo's in chat for the fourth quarter, folks. That's it.
It said he takes the lead by 3 points.
And, yep, with that, because they were tied when it hit the fourth, they didn't go for it. And it's a short pass, and it's dropped.
And drop. That's a deadly drop
was a
right there.
bad
you,
drop.
You gotta take every chance you can take.
Webb
And
with a
a
nice
short
little gain
handoff.
there.
Great run.
Play action, and Strobel is hit, and they're gonna have to go for it here. Oh, they're punting.
They're punting because they're only down by 3.
And there's like 4 minutes left. They should be fine.
Well, I hate.
And that rolls into the end zone.
Hand off to Quattro. He gets the first. It's really crazy to see how much the game has changed since like the second or third season. Running backs just don't have the same impact.
Well, that's because teams also started investing in defenses since the second and third season.
Right, I'm just saying like defense is much higher in terms of need, but you know, we're seeing such a switch to these pass-heavy offenses.
Ladrian's going to get the first. Ladrian has 156 yards on 8 receptions.
Iro makes the catch. It is second and 4.
And it's a deep bomb downfield. Jackson, he's going to get him a first, and they're at the 10. As we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Fort Lauderdale needs some Mingo magic right here as Mexico City scores, making this a 2-score game. I mean, credit to both teams. They've played their hearts out, regardless of how this ends. Although, it would be wild to see a Flamingos 10-point comeback.
I mean, there's still 2 minutes left, and they still have the 2-minute warning.
They still have 2-minute warning, and are now in that great spot that they want to be. They're going to go for it on 4th every time.
Mitchell with a great catch. Oh, and he makes a man miss. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock. And they will take a timeout. If I were them, I would just take a shot downfield to Jordals on this play.
I honestly would too, or Dre Mitchell even.
Yeah, but they got to take it. They've got 1 timeout left. They've got to take a shot, and that's not going to do it.
Now they have no timeouts left.
And
by the way, despite the fact that
these dinky 4-yard routes aren't going to aren't going to cut it.
The AI doesn't know it's a playoff game. We keep forgetting that. And it's a false start. This is not what you want here. Jordals gets 9. But 8. But they're at 4th and 2. And it's a deep bomb, but I think that's it.
That'll do it. That will be the final
City
nail.
is going to advance likely to the Super Casual Bowl. In what was a phenomenal game from Fort Lauderdale.
They can't be mad about this season. They had a great season.
They had a great season, and they had a great game. It's not like the Knights who had no moment, who were basically wheezing when we started the second half, and finally showed some life. But by then, it was too little, too late. Or it wasn't like
battling all night.
Yeah. They played a freaking beautiful game.
And now they're just going to let the time run out.
Yep, they're going to burn the clock. The Aztecs will advance.
Now the Hammerheads could still win this.
God, I wish so.
Look, and I say this as someone who was on their team, but I actually kind of was in my secret heart. I was rooting for the 7-7 Hammerheads to run the table. We all knew it wasn't going to happen.
They actually tried to cover Kayet.
I mean, not really. And that'll do it.
You will never see a Cobra Kai like the second Super Casual Bowl.
Divas Jimbo Cobra Kai.
Oh my gosh,
that was
All right, who do we got in this game? What's the weather?
We've got the Aliens at the Wallabies.
All right, 50% of my prediction is correct so far for the Super Casual Bowl. Let's see if I can get 100% right.
And it is cloudy and high winds.
cloudy, high winds.
Cloudy and high winds.
All right, who do you guys got?
Look, I'm going to start this one. I'm going to say this. The Wallabies are the standard for success. They're the team that every team tries to beat. They're the team that everyone circles as team to beat. They're living rent-free in every other team's head.
I honestly
That
have not
said-
given a single thought about the Wallabies all season, so I don't know
Every
if I
other
agree with
GM's
that.
head. Let me specify that. And I think that's kind of the point. The Wallabies are a great team. They are the standard for success. I think it's going to come down to how well Ryan Heaves plays. And I think the Aliens defense will give him a run for the money, but I have the Wallabies.
The Wallabies too.
Wallabies because they're part of my theory, and I don't want to be wrong.
I am going to take the underdog here, and I'm gonna go with the Wallabies as well.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Extra picks.
No, I am going with the Aliens here. I think we've seen the Wallabies in this situation before, and I think there's a chance that it might happen again.
Fair enough. Max says he has an important question. What's
Are
your
there
important
any
question?
Owls in the Super Casual Bowl?
Any owls?
Oh,
Wait, what?
super. I get it. Because it's the superb owl.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
quite work when there's a word in between, unfortunately.
It doesn't, sadly.
Oh yeah, the Wallabies Blue Stadium.
Wallabies run the Boise Field when they're at home. And Xiaomi finds Espelone.
Yeah,
But I
but
think
has
the
Xiaomi
Wallabies
found
will
himself?
win. I think the Wallabies defense is just too good.
I think you're underselling the. They're both
And
great
Ding Dang.
defenses. I didn't see who. I think that was Jufo Jimbo who got that pick.
That was Jimbo.
Not a great start for the aliens.
Ooh, they got lucky there.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just studying the other teams right now, just seeing what I can get out of them.
And
Before I turn
McWaddle
into a GM.
is going to take the lead for New Zealand. And Xiaomi back to pass. Short in the flats to Levert.
It's a 3 and out.
I have a feeling that the Wallabies are gonna start taking advantage of this.
Yeah. Them early when you got to just freaking show up. And so far, Aliens offense has not shown up in the way that they need. But it's a deep bomb.
Ooh.
And that looked like I thought it was going to be a pick. How many teams have not made it to Super Casual Bowl? Okay.
Multiple.
Yeah, I can tell you all. Let's see. Lions, Knights, Dragons, Frost Giants. I think that's it. I think only 4 teams.
See, that's where
Oh,
goal-
Dragons. No, I
that's
said
where-
Dragons.
That's where my goal is with the Lions. Eventually, I want to at least get them into the Super Casual
And
Bowl.
as great
And
as that
there's
is,
a
let's
pick.
focus on this game.
And Ronan Rambo will get that one. And it's a short pass to Warzog.
Warzog,
Warzog's
wow,
up the
ooh.
sideline.
That man,
Oh my God, that ragdoll.
that man dead.
Good thing injuries are off. And it's now 2nd and 19. Short pass,
Levert
and
with
it's
the
a
catch.
They're now safely in Chuck Finn's range for now. Subject to change.
I better start praying that they don't get a turnover.
I mean, look, you gotta take these shots downfield against the Wallabies. Their DL and LB core is just too good otherwise. And Shiomi avoids the sack, throws it out of bounds, and they're going to have to settle for a Chuck Finn field goal, making this a 4-point game if he makes it. Which, in Chuck Finn typical fashion, he does. 63-yarder. Heaves has Yosef. Yosef is up for the first down.
Slayton
And
will
Slayton-
get the first. No, he
No.
won't.
And it's the end of the first quarter.
He's leading 4 points.
Heaves throws that one away, making this 3rd and inches. And Heaves is sacked. They're going to punt. The Aliens get the stop they need.
Play action. A lot of time, and he finds Levert.
And there's
Oh, offensive pass interference.
yeah, I mean, that made sense. It looked like it was going to be a pick. So it's 1st and 20, and they're looking at a safety. Show me deep bomb, and it's a pick. That's not what you want. As Elsa Spray gets her 2nd pick of the night.
Wallabies in field goal range.
Oh, wait, no. Is that her 2nd pick? Might be her 1st.
That might be her 2nd.
Max, yes, there is. We will have the Kings and the Rail Raiders playing in the finals for the Super Casual Bowl for the Dev League. And Pressing is tackled for a loss.
We'll have to sell with field goal.
Yep, and it's now a touchdown distance of game.
That was a good defensive stop after the pick.
Absolutely. Like I said, the Aliens' defense is really good. People sleep on it, but it's a dang stout defense.
You know, whenever you're a player, you don't think about any of this. You're like, yeah, my team's the best. Whenever you're turning into a GM, you're like, oh no.
And Dior is going to get them way close to field goal range. And Levert's going to get them into field goal range. But they've still got 2 more plays to make the first down.
Oh, that was such a dangerous throw.
It was a dangerously bad throw from Shiomi. Dixie Kong has been targeted 3 times, and they're going to go for the Chuck Finn field goal
Wow.
for, I think, 70-yarder.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's up. And it's good from 67.
Wow. And now they're only down by 4.
And up
Is it
to
just me, or
pressing.
is it just me, or is anyone else getting Super Bowl vibes?
Look, all these teams that are in the 2nd round of the playoffs, they're phenomenal. They each deserve to be here. They're each great. Any one of them can win this.
The
And
only
Heaves
team
is sacked.
that I don't think has a chance to win this right now is Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale has been eliminated.
Yeah,
But, like,
I would say
but
they
you get
don't
what
have
I'm
a
saying.
chance.
And this is a booming punt from Meatwad. Frost is going to get them to the 30.
Xiaomi with these dangerous throws.
And Jufo Jimbo's 2nd pick.
Is that our 4th interception of the night? Or is that our 3rd?
3rd. Xiaomi's
Okay.
not having a good night. After playing lights out against the Knights, she is just coming back to earth.
She got cocky.
I don't know about that. I think it's just the Wallabies' defense. It's a dang stout pass D. And Roswell's going to call timeout as the Flamingos are going to make, or not the Flamingos, the Wallabies are going to make it a 7-point game. This is still a really close game, and
It
that's what I
is.
love about these. They're good defensive battles. Despite the fact that Xiaomi has absolutely thrown more picks, she's been just freaking. And Laszlo 42 gets that one. The Aliens
She's got
defense has been bailing her out. And Apache. But let's talk about this for a second. The Wallabies have gotten 4 turnovers and a total of 7 points on those turnovers. Well, I guess, no. They've gotten 10 points on turnovers. Aliens defense has played really well. They're going to run out of bounds, and this is probably going to be the last play before the Wallabies go for the field goal.
Yeah, they're gonna chew that. Oh.
Nope. And so
I
now,
thought they threw that clock out.
nah, the Aliens are going to try for a short route or an Espelon run. And that one's another dangerous throw. And Levert.
Reverts time.
Forverts to Levert as this one's dropped. They're going to punt, and that'll end the half. As this one rolls into the end zone. And it's 16-6. New Zealand has the advantage over Roswell.
Hey, I'm gonna head off.
Okay, have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. See ya. Have a good day, everyone.
Yep, so yep.
You too, man.
He's playing way worse than any testing I did, so that's unfortunate. And unfortunately, that's usually how testing sometimes goes.
You get an idea with testing, but it's not going to be the full story.
Yep, I mean, we saw that in Season 4 with the rush. I decided to go air raid, and it just didn't work when it came, because you get one chance in the game. You can test as many times as you want, but you know, you've got one single shot when it comes to the game.
Absolutely, it's not a best of series. It's one and done.
Oh, Ryan Heaves
odds.
takes off. More like Ryan leaves.
And he gets nowhere. And 43-yarder is good. Look dicey.
This game has slowly become an out of reach for the Aliens.
They're still 2 touchdowns away. They can do it, and their defense has been playing well. If Xiaomi shows up in the second half,
that's not the kind of throw you want to see.
Not that way.
So about Xiaomi showing up.
Man, these fans look so lifeless. They're just like 2-dimensional.
They are. I swear to God, I And Levert is going to be short. Yeah, so it's a punt. Ooh, those inches matter. It's a flag. It's a false start that's going to be declined.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Oh no, they're going to accept it. Huh? That's a new logic thing I haven't seen.
If I had a nickel for every new logic, I'd have 1 nickel, which is more than I would have thought.
Usually they always decline on 4th down regardless of situation.
Usually it's not always, though.
Yeah. Well, this is the first time it's not been always, which has lowered it to usually.
And Ronick with the catch.
And this is getting bad for Roswell.
Yep, Roswell, that ends well.
Ryan Heaves likes to point out that his wife agrees that inches matter.
Hey, ice! and Slayton.
I have a feeling that that's just going to be the end of the game, but there's always going to be a 4th quarter comeback. there's always a chance for that. I hate those fourth quarter comebacks, but there's always a chance.
Oh,
Now-
come on. Fourth quarter comebacks are fun and exciting.
Okay, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm used to that. I'm still not over that Atlanta Falcons win.
I mean, but here's the thing, and I'm going to say this. I always say this about every losing team. The Aliens are still a growing team. I don't think more than 3 players are regressing. They're not like... They're still honestly a favorite team to return to the postseason. I don't think they're going to be in that situation as they kick the ball into the end zone, and that'll bring up fourth
Don't
quarter.
you just hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
When you just get so mad that you kick the ball away.
And I say this to the aliens who probably did a slew of testing, and I want to express this. I cannot tell you how many testing between Hydra and myself we have done for the Providence Crabs in their multiple playoff runs.
Oh, yeah, I haven't tested anything for PBE in, like, a year IRL.
Right, but that was during the Crabs time when you did.
Yeah,
I tested, you tested, Phil tested. We all tested. And OOTP lets you test a lot. And the thing is that we were favorites for most of our World Series that the 3 of us tested. And we lost most of those series. We won the only one we were underdogs for.
I still can't believe... No, we were underdogs against Death Valley that first one.
Yes, but then we also lost to the Toros and the Rail Raiders where they were the underdogs.
Do you mean the Railroaders?
Oh, yes,
Holy
true.
crap. That was a nice catch by Troy Pressing, though.
Pressing's
Great
not allowed
pass.
to catch the ball. I mean, I don't understand what they have going on here.
So, not about having Super Bowl vibes.
I still can't believe the Crabs almost won that World Series against...
Don't remind me of that.
Against
Don't-
Death Valley. Well,
don't-
considering they were down 3-0.
It was so close to
It was so
happening.
close. And then Nate
And then-
Pearson.
The bad man stepped on the mound.
And it's funny because AC Payton was in the pen and could have pitched.
Look, and here's the thing. The Aliens are still a great team. They're still on the up and up. They're not going to get worse. I think they're going to be a great team still. And Espelon is going to get pushed forward, and they're going for it on fourth. And it's a offsides call, I think. No, it's... Yeah. So it's going to be a 1st and 10.
At least I know I got 100% correction right tonight.
Yeah, me too.
There you go. So who you guys got winning the Super Casual Bowl?
Who won last year's Super Capsule Bowl? I couldn't watch it.
Wallabies.
Okay. That's what I figured. I want to go Wallabies, but I gotta go with my old team.
All right. Hydra, who you got?
I just hope both teams have fun.
Good answer.
I'm just waiting to be laughed at by the Aztecs. Hey, remember when you said that you were leaving? How about leaving now? I'm so happy about leaving the Aztecs, though.
Yeah, you did. I think your career is going to be good. This is when the fans start leaving.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're all still
Oh,
in
they're
their
all
seats.
New Zealand Wallabies fans.
They look really bored.
Well, you can change their faces, make them look more happy.
Turn
Man.
this.
No, I'm serious. The sky's the limit on Access. It's one of the things I love about it. You can make the fans whatever you want. Like, if we want to put aliens, like actual, like, green aliens in the stands, we can do that.
Oh,
Roswell, baby,
that'd
why are
be
you taking
great.
timeouts?
They can still win this, guys.
Not like that, as Yosef is going to get close to the end zone.
As I say that.
I was kind of hoping Reeves would just run it.
Heaves, you mean?
Heaves, I don't know.
He's
Too
there
many-
to throw. He's not there to run.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
He's Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady can't run. I gotta figure out the exact score of the Super Bowl, because I gotta... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's over the score.
Scorp says with the Russian on the playoffs, there's no one to stop them. There's a good point because of the coronavirus. The reason why all the fans are flat is because they're using cutouts.
Mm.
We can do that. We can add little white borders to all of them.
I'm pretty sure I saw a couple people open downfield, but that might just be me.
And Xiaomi is sacked. Now bring a turnover on downs. Are we going to see a Cobra Kai? Yes. Yes, we are not.
The greatest answer ever. Yes, we are not. Wallabies get one more chance to run up the score.
My sim testing is writing heaves over and over. Sometimes I try different fonts.
And there's the Cobra Kai field goal. Aha, we have... the Aliens played, despite it all, their defense played freaking great until they just gave up after pick number 4.
Like, Xiaomi, you pick up the slack.
And that'll do it. So it's
That
Wallabies Aztecs rematch.
Will
And we...
do it.
Man, I could just reuse the exact same old one, cross off the name, change the Kings logo, and just write 7 as opposed to 6. Fix the dates, and then we're good. So it should be fun. On Friday, we will have the Kings and the Rail Raiders kick us off, and then we'll have our Super Casual Bowl. Should be a fun night.
It should be. But then again, things don't always turn out the way we hope.
This is true.
I think they're going to be great.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you guys later.
And